A more intelligent robotic hand's the goal of a European Union research project that's just presented its results at Pierre and Marie Curie University in Paris. Researchers from 6 EU countries joined forces to make a hand that looks, reacts and behaves just like the real thing.
It's a real challenge to create an artificial hand, because one must recreate our hand movements that are already quite complicated.
Humans naturally adapt their grasp, placing fingers correctly to manipulate various objects. For robots, it's a much tougher task. Learning from the human hand, scientists made a large database of various grips and movements that the robot uses to get the required results.
The hand needs to be equipped with various sensors to collect as much information as possible about what happens when the hand approaches the object, when it picks up the object, and while it's manipulating the object. And its movements need to be reproduced with high dexterity, resembling our natural actions, which is extremely difficult.
Using video cameras, the robot studies its surroundings before planning its movements. From its database, it chooses the right actions to complete the task successfully.
It uses a color camera that collects distance data to detect the required object and any possible obstacles. Based on the shape of the object, it can determine how to seize it, avoiding any collisions. And thanks to these fingertip sensors, it can be sure that the grasp it's chosen is correct.
As proof of its dexterity, the robotic hand can rotate the object it's lifted from a surface. This soda can be picked up with just 2 fingers, and then the hand modifies its grasp to hold it with 3 fingers while pouring the drink. The pressure feedback from the fingers is particularly important when dealing with delicate objects, like light bulbs, for example.
This hand has multiple degrees of freedom, which allow it to address very fine and complex manipulation tasks, giving it enough dexterity to manipulate extremely fragile objects, such as light bulbs.
Scientists believe that human-like robots can integrate more easily into our human-designed world using the same objects we normally use. In many situations, they can give a helping hand to make our work and lives safer and more enjoyable.
If we manage to imitate human dexterity, then we can imagine robots that will be capable to work alone in dangerous environments, such as nuclear objects or space. And much closer to home, we could have robotic assistants able to help elderly or disabled people who may need them for such support and to keep them company.
That's the goal that will be brought closer by several follow-up research projects.